we are actually pivoting and leveraging our infrastructure to get a much higher multiple through the AI data centers. So far, we have 4 sites. We run about 100 megawatt worth of Bitcoin mining.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Digi Power X CEO and founder, Michel Amar. Michel, very good to speak with you. For viewers new to the story, tell us a little bit about Digi Power X and what you do.
Good morning, guys. We founded that company 8 years ago, and we build Bitcoin mining farms. And in the last few years, we acquired a combined cycle gas power plant and generate power. And therefore, we earlier this year, we changed our name and symbol to Digi Power X because we basically became a power infrastructure company. And we are actually pivoting and leveraging our infrastructure to get a much higher multiple through the AI data centers. So far, we have 4 sites. We run about 100 megawatt worth of Bitcoin mining, and we are starting and initiating our first platform of AI data centers, tier 3, different standard than the Bitcoin mining in Alabama. We plan to run that first initial setup in November, December 2025 this year. So we established a partnership with incredible partners. Supermicro will handle the rack system and the servers, and we are filling up these racks with the B200 latest, most efficient chip from NVIDIA, but put us really in the front of the most efficient chips today for AI and learning AI. So we're starting this year with the B200, and after for Q1, Q2, we'll keep on going with the B300, which are planned to be delivered end of the year, early next year. So this is our strategy. We feel like we have a great competitive edge versus everyone else in couple ways. Number one, we generate power with a power plant, which is very unique. Not a lot of data centers generate power. Secondly, we already have running infrastructure. We do not need to wait for a substation to be built. We do not need to wait for a utility contract. All these are ongoing as we are running our Bitcoin mining operation. So it really saves us a couple years of time, and it's really crucial in that business. Most of newcomers are going to take 3 to 5 years to build a tier 3 data center, and we can do it within 6 to 9 months. So that put us in a very unique position. I would like to add that we have a new proprietary system, modular system, flexible system, and that allows us to be much faster and scale up. So our new proprietary system is the ARMS. ARMS stands for AI Ready Modular system or solution. And we will have our first product line ready and operating this year, which we believe is going to be a great success. It allows us to also supply this type of product to the market, and will create another stream of revenues. So our goal is to, in the next 24 months, to build up our 55 megawatt Alabama site into a full scaled AI data center. And that's going to take us step by step, I would say 25, 26, 27. But 55 megawatt, when we are set up, will have a great value. To give you an idea of a value, each megawatt in terms of infrastructure is worth about $10 to $12 million. So you multiply by 55, that's the value of the infrastructure. And in terms of income, each megawatt brings about $8 to $10 million revenues, about $6 to $7 million EBITDA per megawatt. So that gives you a little bit an idea of the potential that we are, going to achieve by executing these build-ups.
Michel, following that pivot, what role will Bitcoin mining play going forward? Will it still play part in the revenue mix for the company?
So we are not definitely not giving up Bitcoin mining. We are leveraging Bitcoin mining as a stepping stone to scale up power infrastructure. So we start with the Bitcoin mining, get the infrastructure up because it's much lower cost to build a Bitcoin mining tier 0 data center. It's valued at 500K a megawatt. And then when we have running the PPA, the substation, the infrastructure is running, then we take a portion of that and convert it to AI. So that combination is really interesting and very valuable. It's very hard to get, for instance, power plants. You go to our power plant. In order to run, we have a 63 megawatt power plant in upstate New York. In order to run it in Bitcoin mining, CAPEX is relatively low. You're talking about $10, $15 million to run 63 megawatt of Bitcoin mining. When we convert it to AI, you're thinking about $500 million CAPEX. It's a much bigger number. So Bitcoin mining has been a very important stepping stone to get into AI. And we're going to keep on growing the Bitcoin mining. We are actually converting the air process, air mining, to hydro cooling mining. Much more efficient, less noisy, better for the environment. So we started the conversion. We believe we will start to introduce our first hydro container and process Bitcoin mining in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So we are evolving, converting, upgrading, and improving our Bitcoin mining operation as well.
So what should investors be looking out for then in the months ahead? What sort of news flow can they expect?
So I would say that in the last few weeks, something incredible happened. The grid has been requesting our energy, our power generation. It was pretty hot in the East Coast in the last few weeks, and we've been providing energy to the grid at a great rate. So we buy gas at 255 a decaton with a heat rate of 8.3. It costs us about $21 a megawatt. You add the quotas and the OEM, all the expenses, it comes to an all-in cost of $31, $32 a megawatt. And the grid has been paying us $150 a megawatt. So it's a great margin business that we've been operating in the last few weeks because of the heat wave. And there's also another phenomenon in New York State because of the controversial policies against fossil fuel generators. Not a lot of no new investments have been done in New York State in terms of new gas plants. Therefore, our asset value has increased dramatically. I believe there's only 38 power plants in New York State, and all the substitutes, the wind, all of this wind battery is not capable of fulfilling the demand of New York State, and therefore they are using our generators more and more. So we're getting more and more income through an energy standpoint than even Bitcoin mining. However, again, Bitcoin mining is a stepping stone for us to secure contract of gas prices at low prices, and then convert it into electricity through our combined cycle to a very profitable energy sale. So it's a pretty healthy business. We're very happy. It's increasing dramatically. All the old plants that are retiring in New York are not being replaced by new investments for the reasons that we all know. That the policies are too rush again fossil fuel gas power plant.
Michel, I hope you'll continue to keep us updated on your progress. Thank you very much for introducing the company to us today.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Michel Amar is founder and CEO of Digi Power X.